This is absolutely perfect. Alright, we woke up a little late. I don't know if I accidentally turned off the alarms because I was so tired or if our alarms didn't just go off, but I'm gonna say our alarms didn't go off. We are waiting for an iron. I don't know if the iron's actually going to come. So we are all packed up, ready to go. We're gonna go put our luggage in storage. They said they'll store it as long as we want. We're gonna go wander around the town, go do the church here. No, it's not the church, right? It's the castle?
Something like that.
Okay, it's a castle, not a church. Try to find the drone. I don't know what else we're gonna do today. Of course, we're gonna get breakfast. And then I think we're gonna drive home. And then Monday, I think we're gonna go try to do a beach day. And I think we're gonna go try to hit a new beach. Okay, so it's Rector's Palace that we're going to. We just dropped off our luggage. They're gonna hold it for as long as we need. And then we are going to this palace. This place is already packed and it's only 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, these people need to go do something else.
The Rector's Palace. It is really, really pretty to see inside. It reminds me of a monastery because of the inside area. And they have a museum and pictures in there dedicated to the Homeland War, which is absolutely devastating. It only happened maybe about 20 years ago, like in 1991 to 1992, and it devastated most of the city. People were here over 160 some days without electricity and water, so it was really cool to see a part of that history, but it is extremely heartbreaking. We are now going to take off the drone from this little area that we've walked to, and hopefully you don't get caught. After flying the drone very successfully, we are now sitting at the main water fountain right when you walk in, where you can actually just fill your water bottle up for free. It's so nice. So now we are going to be looking for food. I'm in the mood for a breakfast or a brunch, but it kind of just depends on what is actually open. We're going to be looking for someplace that isn't going to gouge us for prices, hopefully. So wish us luck. We have landed on the same vegetarian vegan place that we've been eating at simply because I love what they have to offer. There is no breakfast that we can find anymore, so I'm gonna settle for a gyro wrap that's vegan.
Do it again. This is amazing.
After a delicious meal at our favorite place here, because it has amazing vegetarian and vegan options, we got the tacos instead of the gyros and just shared them so I could try the gyro meat, fake meat, and the fake beef. We're now gonna head back to our car. We kind of tapped out everything that we've wanted to do here, and I think we're gonna try to hit Budva tonight. Maybe hit it by sunset. I'm not sure. I think it takes maybe about 3 hours to get there, especially with trying to get through the border. And again, the line getting into Montenegro is much longer than getting into Croatia, so that will be interesting. What are the lookouts here? Before we left, oh my gosh, I'm so happy we did. It like literally looks like an ant town. It looks so small from up there, or like from up at this lookout spot, and when you're down in there, it feels way bigger. I'm so happy we stopped there. I wanted to do that on the way in, and we just like didn't have time, and we kept missing spots to stop at, so very happy with that. It was so gorgeous to stop there. Back into Montenegro. I think it was way easier to get into Montenegro simply because there was no line. Like, we came up to the stamp place and got stamped right away leaving, and then we got to the Montenegro border control and they stamped our passports and said thank you, and that was it. Like, it's so easy.
So it must just be busy on Saturday, because the other direction wasn't busy at all. So
no.
It's a Sunday today. Yeah, maybe if you're during the week as well, it's not going to be as busy. Saturdays, though, long time.
Yeah, like no line today, though. So as we were just driving, it says that there's a lot of congestion at the moment, and Google Maps said to take a ferry. So we might be putting this car on a ferry for about €5 to take us across the bay. Okay, so we're doing it. We are going to be crossing the bay in our car. I think we're in the wrong lane though, so I hope they let us on. Okay, ferry was only €4. We just had to go up to this little kiosk, pay for it. I ran in, paid for it, got our ticket, and we're gonna cross on a ferry on the car.
I don't know if she already said this, but we accidentally got in the wrong lane on the street. We thought we were gonna go all the way around the bay, and we found ourselves in a ferry lane, and so we looked in the ferry really quick, and yeah, for €4, it's gonna save us probably 40 minutes of driving. So, and it puts us right in line with Tivat, which we wanted to do anyway. So we're gonna go
perfect.
to Tivat now. Yeah.
Dobro. Thank you. Okay, we made it onto the boat, so I guess we'll see if we end up in Tivat. Okay, so you had the option to stay in your car or get out of your car. We decided to get out of the car and enjoy this view. And it's like literally just across the bay. It's a quick 5-minute ferry ride for only €4. I say this is worth it to save yourself 30 minutes. Honestly, one of the coolest, like, and happiest accidents that we've ever stumbled upon. Like, we literally saved our car miles, we saved ourselves in gas, we saved ourselves in time, and now we get to hit Tivat on the way home instead of having to go home first and then go hit Tivat.
We're 6 minutes from Tivat now.
This is absolutely perfect. So we were looking, and it doesn't look there's much to do in Tivat. There is like the port or the beach. There is supposed to be a good like vegetarian or vegan restaurant.
Yeah, I think it's a vegetarian restaurant called Bonjour. It's a recommendation from my coworker Steph. Unfortunately, we're not that hungry right now, but maybe we can kill some time around here, just looking for some things to do.
Decided to get out and walk around the port. We parked and it's like 50 cents an hour or something like that, so really affordable. We're gonna walk around the port here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to find a restroom, and then we might still try to hit Budva today. Okay, this is honestly so cool. There's like a sundial where it shows you what time of day it is. You just have to stand on like what month it is. So it's got like September 30th through like October 1st or something like that. So it lets you know what month you need to stand on. And then when you stand on that month, the sun lets you know what time it is by your shadow. This is honestly so cool. So we just got done with Tivat, the Montenegro port. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's breathtaking in there. Definitely a little bit out of our price range. Like, we got an espresso, and the espressos were $2.20 each. We're used to paying like $1.30, $1.60 max. So it's definitely out of our price range. I mean, when I saw like Balenciaga and Valentino and stuff like that there, I knew it was gonna be out of our price range, but still, it's beautiful to see. We just got to Budva, so we are going to try to make it to Old Town Budva, and I think we're going to try to get some dinner here, just to switch it up, because I think we've kind of tapped out every place in Kotor, so this is going to be a good switch up.
This is so good.
Okay, the food that we had was delicious, and it was really nice to have Asian food again. We haven't had that in a long time. We are now going back to our car, and I think we're gonna head home, call it a night. Hello.
I have to drive, otherwise I would.
Thank you. No.
That was a good sell.
That was a good sell. We are heading back to our car now. We're gonna head home, call it a night, and then head out to the beach tomorrow.
Okay, so I think Abby and I made the mistake by going to Kotor instead of Budva, staying at least. If I were to do this all over again, I would have definitely stayed in Budva. It has Old Town and a city, has a harbor, and we could have just taken a day trip to Kotor and it would have been fine. So, lessons for the future.
Kotor. We parked the car in a 24-hour parking lot. It's only 80 cents an hour, and I have a feeling we're only going to be there for like 14 hours, so it's not going to be too much. And then we are heading to the beach tomorrow.